Welcome back to Carscope, where passion meets performance. Today, we're diving into a car that doesn't just push the limits of Ferrari's engineering, it redefines what a modern supercar can be. This is the 2025 Ferrari SF90 Spider, and if you thought Ferrari had already reached the peak with the SF90 Spider, think again. With the top down, the wind slicing through, and 1,000 horses behind you, the SF90 Spider isn't just a machine, it's an experience. From the moment you lay eyes on it, the SF90 Spider demands your attention. Even when parked, it has a presence that makes everything around it feel static. Finished in Rosso Imola or Giallo Modena, the paint glistens like molten metal under the sun. The proportions are striking, a low-slung, wide, with a stance that's ready to pounce. This isn't just a convertible version of the SF90 Spider. It's a finely tuned sculpture. The front fascia is all aggression. Narrow LED matrix headlights stretch back into the fenders like the eyes of a predator. A wide lower grille is flanked by large, functional air intakes that help cool the battery and electric motors, but also emphasize the car's width and aerodynamics. The sculpted hood dips aggressively between muscular arches, channeling airflow over the cockpit and toward the rear. Every surface, every crease serves a purpose. It's not just beautiful, it's brutally functional. Walk around to the side, and the profile tells its own story. The retractable hardtop is cleverly integrated, preserving the sleek lines whether the roof is up or stowed. In just 14 seconds, the top disappears behind the cabin, even while driving up to 30 miles per hour. You'll also notice the black carbon fiber sill elements that contrast with the vibrant body color, creating a floating visual effect. The massive forged wheels at 20 inches in front and 21 in the rear are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, with carbon ceramic brakes peeking out from behind. Every detail, from the flush door handles to the active aerodynamics, reinforces one message: this car isn't messing around. Move to the rear, and things get even more dramatic. Twin exhaust outlets sit high on the rear fascia, surrounded by a dark diffuser that looks like it came off a Le Mans prototype. A full-width LED light bar spans the back, just beneath the active rear wing. And that wing, it shifts position based on your speed and driving mode, creating up to 860 pounds of downforce at high velocity. The engine cover is compact and aggressive, with vents to help cool the 4.0-liter V8 beneath. Even the taillights seem to snarl, giving the SF90 a sense of motion even at a standstill. Open the door and step inside, and you're greeted with a cabin that blends futuristic tech with Ferrari's racing soul. The cockpit is driver-focused, with a wraparound dashboard that cocoons you in Alcantara, leather, and carbon fiber. The seats are aggressively bolstered but surprisingly comfortable, and they adjust electronically to fit your ideal driving position. There's no traditional gear lever, just red anodized buttons on the carbon fiber bridge, reminiscent of Ferrari's F1 paddles. Front and center is a 16-inch curved digital display that functions as your main gauge cluster and infotainment hub. It's fully reconfigurable and responds to touch, gestures, and haptic feedback. You can swipe through navigation, track data, or hybrid system stats with minimal distraction. There's also a head-up display that projects key info right onto the windshield, letting you keep your eyes on the road or track. And let's not forget the steering wheel. It's a work of art, and a functional tool, packed with touch-sensitive controls, Manettino drive mode selector, turn signals, wipers, and even voice command activation. It might take some getting used to, but once you do, it becomes an extension of your hands. But while the interior is luxurious, don't mistake it for a grand tourer. The SF90 Spider is built for speed, and everything inside reflects that. The cabin is intimate, the storage space minimal, and the soundproofing well. Let's just say Ferrari wants you to hear every pulse of that V8. Speaking of which, let's talk power. The SF90 Spider is the most powerful Ferrari road car ever. It combines a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 that produces 769 horsepower with 3 electric motors, 2 at the front axle and 1 between the engine, and 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. Combined output: a staggering 986 horsepower, torque, 590 pounds-feet. And it's all channeled through an advanced AWD system that delivers grip like a race car. 0 to 60, just 2.5 seconds. Top speed, 211 miles per hour. Quarter mile, around 9.6 seconds. This isn't just quick, it's hypercar territory. And yet, it's drivable, thanks to the hybrid system. You can cruise around in pure electric mode for up to 15 miles. In e-drive mode, the car is rear-wheel drive and silent. Switch to performance or qualify mode, and everything comes alive. The V8 screams to its 8,000 revolutions per minute redline while the electric motors fill in every gap in power delivery. It's seamless, brutal, and addictive. Handling is where the SF90 truly shines. The front electric motors allow torque vectoring, giving you razor-sharp turn-in and exit traction that seems to defy physics. The adaptive suspension soaks up bumps on the street but firms up instantly in corners. The chassis is a work of art, aluminum and carbon fiber bonded for maximum rigidity. And the brakes? Massive carbon ceramics that haul you down from triple digits without flinching. Whether you're carving mountain roads or dominating a racetrack, the SF90 Spider is never out of its element. Yet despite all the performance wizardry, Ferrari has somehow managed to make the SF90 Spider accessible. You can drive it calmly, even daily. The hybrid setup reduces fuel consumption and emissions, helping it meet increasingly strict regulations without losing its soul. It's the future of Ferrari, blending internal combustion passion with electric innovation. Now, let's talk price. The 2025 Ferrari SF90 Spider doesn't come cheap, and that's expected. Starting at around $625,000, it's an ultra-exclusive machine. Add in options like the Assetto Frano Pacchia carbon fiber everything, Multimatic dampers, titanium springs, and weight-saving tricks, and you are well over $700,000. Custom paint, bespoke interiors, and Ferrari's tailor-made program can push that even higher. But for those fortunate enough to afford it, you're not just buying a car. You're buying the pinnacle of Ferrari's engineering, design, and heritage. You're buying a milestone. The 2025 Ferrari SF90 Spider isn't just a convertible version of a flagship. It's a technical masterpiece. It reimagines what a Ferrari can be in the electrified era: fast, gorgeous, sophisticated, and utterly intoxicating. With the roof down and the V8 wailing behind you, every drive becomes a visceral event. Whether you're on the track, cruising the coast, or just pulling into a valet stand, the SF90 Spider makes a statement loud and clear. Thanks for watching this in-depth look at the 2025 Ferrari SF90 Spider. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe for more high-octane content, and ring the bell so you never miss an upload. Let us know in the comments, would you take the SF90 Spider or stick with the Stradale Coupe? And what would be your dream Ferrari spec? Until next time, keep your eyes on the road, your hands on the wheel, and your passion in the red line. This is Carscopia signing off.